E-building allows users to manage all their BIM models on a single platform and connect them to Matterport models. View, section, examine, share, and associate them with a tag of the Matterport model and display them in the e-building data box for cross-team collaboration. Angela's fun fact is the sweetest, most well-written fun fact I've ever received. So I'm going to read it in his words and then I'll pass it on to him for his demo. When I was 6 years old, I went to my dad's mechanical workshop. I entered into his car and started its engine. Then I drove around my house. When my dad heard the engine noise, because I was too small to be seen, he thought that the car was driven by a ghost. Actually, it was me, his little Angelo. I was a rascal child. I have a 6-year-old. I would not think it was that sweet if my 6-year-old was driving around, but Angelo, that's an adorable fun fact. Thank you for sharing that. And we're ready for you to kick off your demo.
Yes, against all odds, I am still alive and I am here for you today. Yes. I am grateful to Matterport for this invitation. Thank you, everybody. It's very challenging to show a building in only 5 minutes, but I will do my best. What is a building? A building is a multi-user cloud platform made in Italy. It has 3 big pillars with a strong interaction each other. These are document management, Matterport management, and BIM management. This is an important value proposition because we can have all content in the same place, available everywhere and every time. Now let's go to discover a building. Let's move on to login. If you don't have an account, you can register for free. Write down your username and password, and here we are. How we can see, we have our building or properties on the Google map or in this list. Search the building or unit of interest and click on the unit. For each building or unit, we have available a digital drawer and a model section with Matterport models, point cloud, and external section. Now let's go. We see the external section. If you have a dashboard like this, external dashboard, sensors, photovoltaic, Google Forms, or other big external, you show this in, you can organize all this external dashboard in this section like this, for example. Now let's go to the digital drawer. The digital drawer, we can easily add all contents that we want and organize it in folder and subfolder. We can show in PDF like this, or video, for example, like this in slideshow. We can view the photo, or 360-degree photo like this, for example. And it is not a simple digital drawer. This is a smart digital drawer, because if we drag and drop here the BIM file, e-building convert this just enough, and a couple of clicks to convert this in web view. We can take off the information from the model. We can take a section, share the model, and many actions. Now let's go to see the point cloud. If you download from Matterport and upload here your file, your .xyz file, and e-building convert this in web view. This is a point cloud model from Matterport model. Now, it's the very important feature is the Matterport section, because we can add all this content that we have seen before on the Matterport models. In this section, we can organize all Matterport model about this building. You can duplicate this each time that you want. And on each model, you can add different content for different stakeholders. On the Matterport model, we can create a menu with position like this, or matter tag, for example. And for each of these, you can add all contents that we want, and we are displayed in this windows called data box. But it is not a simple data box, because we can host in multi contents. For example, we can host 360-degree video and photo or PDF, and all together. For example, like this point cloud. We can host the point cloud in this window or the BIM file, and all without never leave the model. I would have so many things to say, but the time is over. I will stop here. To close, Carly, let me see a quote. How my favorite singer, Bruce Springsteen, says in the song Dancing in the Dark, "You can't start a fire without a spark. The spark for rebuilding has been Matterport." Thank you, Matterport. For me, Matterport is rock.
Angelo, thank you so much. Great job staying on time. And I appreciate that you liken Matterport to your rock and to the spark. That is a great compliment for sure. Okay, we have a question in the chat. Is it possible to see the model with different content for different subcontractors? So can you create different versions in your models, Angelo, that are slightly different for different contractors?
Yes, we can do this. Already, it's very easy with the building to do this. It usually takes only a few minutes from start to implementation. But depending how big is your model. If you have many documents, it will take longer, for example. But in addition, it can be done by asset, and the tagging and the tracking can be done by client, or but in addition, it can be done by making or other company that have a subscription on the building. You can do this in a simple way, for example.
Great, thank you. My question is, what does timing look like from start to implementation? So once a potential user reaches out to you, Angelo, how soon can they get a data box and an account setup that's usable?
It usually takes only 5 minutes, but depending how long is your model. If you have more documents, it will take longer. It's very simple to change the model. If you drag and drop the file here, and you can 5-10 minutes to create an add-on on the Matterport model. For convert the BIM file, take a few minutes. It's very easy to convert this file and add the model on the Matterport. We can show this model in this window, or we can have point cloud a single. We can share for external this, or we can generate a link and copy and paste, and we have sent this an external stakeholder with the same we do with Matterport model. We can do this for BIM model, for Matterport model, and point cloud model. Not important.
Great.
Okay.
That's great. Thank you, Angelo. I'm going to cut you off because we have more presenters to get through. And that was really helpful. So you have a Matterport scan. It takes you 5 minutes to start building out and tagging and accessing what you need to utilize e-building. That is very fast. I'm impressed. That's the same time I give people to present on Space Jam. So kudos to you guys for building such a innovative solution. Thank you for sharing, Angelo.